So what did I think about Scottie Pippen saying that he was a better team player and everything than LeBron James and he ain't chasing rings? We're actually listen. I've got a indifference to LeBron James, but he's still one of the 10 greatest players ever 10, 12, 15. Scottie Pippen is in the 45 range. There's no comparison, so stop. 34 to 45 does not compare to anywhere 10 to 14. Okay? It's not the same. LeBron is 10, 20 times better than Scottie. Scottie, defensive player, but LeBron could have been a defensive player of the year in Miami. His Miami Heat era was better than anything that Scottie Pippen ever put up. So stop. You might not like LeBron James and his antics and his ego, and I'm tired of him, but he was a better team player than Scottie Pippen. If Scottie Pippen was such a great defensive player, such a great team player, then why is he crying and dissing Michael Jordan every second he gets? Why did he pout when Tony Kukoc hit the game winning shot? Because he couldn't even understand Phil Jackson's philosophy and he cried and pouted. And he cried in Houston about Charles Barkley. And he went to Portland and choked. He talks all this talk and he comes across like the hair's either too tight on his head or something. He been inhaling something wrong. He's not a better overall player than LeBron James. LeBron James, not just with the triple doubles and what have you, but LeBron James had better command of the game. So stop this mess. I can make a case that Scottie defensively to an extent to LeBron. That's it. That's it. That's it. Not a better passer than LeBron. Not a better offensive force than LeBron. And that wipes him out right there. Because as Wilt Chamberlain said in his book, Who's Running the Asylum, Pip couldn't even average 20 points a game. He was not effective as an offensive player. Therefore, he's nullified in any discussion because he doesn't compare to Larry Bird. He doesn't compare to Kevin Durant. And he sure as heck don't compare to Julius Erving. And he doesn't compare to LeBron James. He played an old style trying to be modern. And he wasn't some all-around totality player. He wasn't Magic Johnson. For crying out loud, when Scottie Pippen sucked on offense, it was bad. It was brutal. So stop with this, Cap. He's not better at being a team player than LeBron. He's not. LeBron had to play team ball in Miami, and you saw the results. You saw the results. He was 2-2 in the finals. And he played at a high level IQ ball with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, even though he owes Miami a ring, and I won't forgive him for that, and he'll never be high-seated on me for that. But compared to Scottie Pippen, come on now. I don't care if Scottie does have 6 rings to LeBron's 4, and he talk about chasing rings. What were you doing in Houston? What were you doing with a 15-point lead against the Lakers in Game 7 in LA when Shaq was at his apex? What were you doing? Oh, I guess you were just out there for your health. You're just doing sprints and dashes. Scottie need to stop with all this nonsense. The more he talks, the more insane he sounds, and the worse it looks for his legacy. He says anything for clicks and views, and he almost thinks that people of a certain age don't remember that he really wasn't that deep of an offensive force. And I'm sorry, you have to score more points. Yeah, your defense was something else, but let's keep it real. You were not the end all be all. And there's nothing about your offensive repertoire. And defensively, LeBron can give you a run at a particular time. You guarded more, or I give you the totality to an extent, but there's nothing else. And at the bottom line is this. A guy who can be ranked, in my estimates, talking about LeBron anywhere from 10 to 14 all-time greatest, as opposed to a guy who's in the 34 to 46 range in Scottie Pippen, there's no comparison. There's no comparison at all. Because uh, LeBron James is about 25 slots better than you, my friend. So, no, you're not better. Not at all. Not at all. Not even close. But for people who want to say it, that's their opinion. There's nothing better about Scottie Pippen except that he's a comedian and he sure sells a lot of jokes. You know, if he was such an effective leader, he wouldn't be that effective today because he'd get injury prone and he'd have to play with an alpha. And that's the key word at the end. He'd have to play with an alpha to look good because he really wasn't much by himself. Except for that year in Chicago 94. After that, he a bit overrated. He does, and I understand why cats started calling him overrated because he really ain't an alpha. He's a strong sidekick. He ain't an alpha. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Shut up if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.